Hey friends, welcome to my page, DIY Crafts with Dar. Happy Saturday! Boy, I am going to do the other part of the Gone Fishing project. So we did the one that goes in the truck, and then we did the hanging sign. I'm going to do the leaning ladder blocks, and we're going to make it into a sign. We're not going to put it in a ladder, but you could. It's the same size. But I want to make it into a permanent sign. I don't want to take it out. I want to just keep it like that. And then I have this small little sign like this. If you have this one, you can fit it in here. Okay. So I think I'm going to make a couple of these to take to the craft show because I think they're just cute hanging like that. So I should make a couple to have there and then have the interchangeable so people can buy extra pieces. Anyways, how is everybody? Happy Saturday. If you're watching, say hello. I know a lot of people are gone for the weekend. So yeah, I have an interesting start of my weekend. I'll share that with you. I'm a little bit tired. Yeah, it's been a little crazy. I think only one or two of you know what's going on, so I'll fill you all in on it. Okay, here's the hangers for this sign. They're the little sawtooth hangers that go on the back. All right. Yeah, let me see who's here. Let me put you down to the project so you can get a good look at what we're making. This is going to be so fun. So this is the one that hangs from the sign, and then this turns sideways. So Gone Fishing. So I guess it goes like that. You could read it like that, or if you want to read it, well, I think you should read it down like that. Anyways, and then this one here is the leaning ladder. And I did not make this so you could push the pieces out. I intend this to be permanent, okay? So it does not have a little hole behind it to push them out. You could use it like that. What you would do is you would just you would just have to tip it upside down to do that. So anyways, to put these back in, I'm gonna move it. So we'll be painting this frame. I'm just gonna paint my frame black. I think that will go with all the other blocks, I think, and then this is going to go in the center. I'll glue all these in. Actually, I think the one without the words in the center, words on each side, like this, something like that. Anyways, we're going to do this. I know several of you have purchased it. I want to make sure that I paint it so that you have a sample to look at so you know what to do. All right, let me see who's here. Oh, let me tell you what's been going on in my life, and you guys can tell me what you guys are doing. I'm sure you're doing something fun. Who went away for the weekend? I know there's a lot of people. I know there's just going to be a few people watching because a lot of people are gone for all 3 days. Lucky you. Lucky you. I didn't have plans. I have puppies. But I did have to get away. I'll share that with you. It's kind of interesting. Didn't pan out the way I wanted it to, but it's okay. Okay, just share to VIP. And then, oops, come on, phone. Come on. My phone's been acting up lately. All right, let me see who's here, guys. I know, yay for a 3-day weekend, but let's remember what it's all about, guys. Let's definitely remember why we have this 3-day weekend, the sacrifice that our military members have made for us. My husband, one of them, you know, he didn't retire from the military, but he put in enough years that I feel like anybody that's been in the military needs to be appreciated and thanked because they served our country. And guys, they don't make a lot of money. You know, you think that they might, but honestly, they're so low paid. I remember getting our monthly check, or I'm sorry, our every other. Sorry, let me say that again. We got paid twice a month. I remember that was my first husband, and our check was $476 each check. That's what we got. $476. It had to pay for rent and food and gas and utilities. So it was really hard. It was a hard life. Really struggled. So hi Denise, how are you? Hi Betty. Hi Julie. Hi Janine. Hi Carrie. Hello Karen Ross. Feeling stressed? I'm right there with you, sweetheart. Right there with you. Hi, Melissa. Rainy Seattle. Oh, we're not getting any rain. It's pretty dry here. Pretty nice weather, actually. Sorry you're getting rain. Hi Wanda. Hi, Shelly. How are you? Hi, Deb, my sister. Hi, Ellen. No plans, just cleaning. You know, I'll be doing cleaning and getting more of those. I'm hoping to get more of the mystery boxes bundled up. We have kind of at our limit at the moment because I don't want to oversell and not have enough. So I'm gonna be boxing more stuff up, and we'll see how many we have. Julie, your husband's a veteran, also. That's awesome. Thank you so much for his service. It's so hard to be a military wife. It really is difficult. Hi, Luann. How are you? Doing laundry and cleaning. Yay. And hi, Carol. Hi, Lisa. Happy Saturday. Let me put myself up in the corner. Let me just tell you a little bit about what's gone on. So, Friday, well, I get everything right. Friday morning, I got a phone call from someone down in Holtville. Holtville's the city that we believe that Chloe is at. And I got a phone call from someone, an actual phone call, and I was like, oh, I better pick this up. And the lady said, are you still missing Chloe? And I said yes. And she said, I am almost 100% sure that I know where she's at and I can take you to the house, but I want a sheriff to go. I'm like, no problem, we can do that. So I said, okay, we'll do it on the weekend because I have to work. And she goes, well, I'm working too until 5 o'clock. And I said, oh, okay, let me talk to my husband and see what works best. So, okay, I'm just going to start putting stuff out here while I'm talking. So, my husband has every other Friday off. So it was his Friday off. And he said, honey, when you're done with your work, go ahead and go. And I'll watch the dogs. I'll watch Sophie and the puppies and all of that. So I got all my work done and I headed out, went down there. It was a long drive, guys. There is construction on our freeway that is close. The freeway that I take. Oh my gosh, it was terrible. So it took me a long time to get there. So I finally got there, and she had just got off from work and she met me at the sheriff's department, and she said, okay, let's call. We tried to get in. There was nobody there. I guess they're not there all the time. So let me just put these wherever I can find a place. Some of this tape is not going to stick very good. I'll have to put new tape next time. Maybe I should put this at the bottom. So she met me at the sheriff's department. She actually works right there, right close to there. And she's a I don't know if she's a nurse or the admin assistant for healthcare office right there. So she actually works across from the park where Chloe's been seen. And she said, let's get the sheriff. We've been told in our town to always take a sheriff with us to reserve the peace so that there's not problems. Okay. And I said, I am absolutely perfectly fine with that. Let's do that. They've told me that they would go with me. So anyways, so we got a sheriff, and I gotta find a different board for this to go on. And he at first he started giving me problems and going, why do I need to go with you? I was like, because when I was down there and I was at the little cookout that they just had, the street fair, they told me as soon as I find the lady that has the dog to contact them and they'll go with me. They didn't want me to go with, because I said, can I tase her? They're like, no, please don't tase her. Just come find us. And so, and I was just kind of joking with them, but not really. Anyways, so he said, okay, I'll go with you, but I don't want the person that actually saw the dog to go with us, because I don't want the person that has the dog to have an issue with her. So I said, okay, that's fine. We got the address and I followed him over there. Okay, so sorry if you're just coming on. This is a story. This is my little story. So, hi Tammy, hi Carol. All right, so we go over to the house where I had seen pictures. The lady showed me a picture, and it was a blurry picture of what appeared to be Chloe, and it looked just like her. It did. It looked just like her. I would say same color and everything, same body shape, everything, except the only thing that was different was the tail end. So like her tail and her butt were a different color. So anyways, so we knocked on the door and they didn't answer. He pounds on the door, sheriff's department, open up, and the lady didn't answer, or the people didn't answer. And so he pounds another time, and all while he's doing this, there's a dog barking. I'm like, I can hear a little dog in there. He goes, I hear a little dog too. And they have their front porch light on. And I said, well, it looks like they're going to be back tonight. If they have their front porch light on, they're probably going to be back tonight. Do you have a problem with me just sitting here and waiting for them to get back? And he goes, no, absolutely not. As long as you're just sitting there waiting and you're not doing anything, that is absolutely fine for you to just wait. And so I said, okay, that's what I'm going to do. And he said, okay, if you need anything, call me. Here's my card. Here's your case number. And call me. And if I don't hear from you, I'll come back and I'll check tomorrow on my own. And so I sat there. And I sat there. Guess what, guys? They must have gone away for the weekend. And they left their dog at home. Yeah. They went away for the weekend, left their dog inside by itself. And they did not come back. I stayed there. I slept there in my car, in their front yard. Not in their front yard, but on the street in front of their house. I slept there all night long. Nobody came home. I would wake up like every half an hour, look up, and nobody came home. And this morning, nobody came home. And I left there about 10 o'clock, and no one had came home. So they went away for the weekend and left their dog. And so at this point, I don't know if it was Chloe or not yet. So kind of frustrating. I slept in front of their house and sat in front of their house a total of 12 hours, and no one came. I left one of her flyers on their doormat. And I talked to neighbors. I talked to different people, different shops. I went to more convenient shops, and went to another diner, distributed flyers all around town. Anyways, so that was my last day. I left here at 3 o'clock yesterday afternoon, and I got home here about noon. So yeah, that was my last 24 hours. So it's been really tough. Okay, so I have everything on there. There we go. Sorry, couldn't see the bottom, but here we go. Anyways, so we don't know if it's Chloe or not. The problem is that I think that the tail part is too light. It doesn't have any of the same colors. But I didn't want to not go, guys. I had to go. So we'll find out hopefully Monday when they get back. Hopefully the sheriff will be able to go back over there. I had my scanner with me. I was going to scan the dog, and I had my papers from the vet that says what her microchip number is. And so the sheriff said, if it matches, you're taking the dog. he was so supportive, but I don't know what will happen if they go over there on Monday. Maybe they can take animal control with them and scan the dog. But anyways, that was my fun. That was my excitement. So yeah, so as of the moment, I'm tired. I'm tired. It's not fun to sleep in a car. I wouldn't want to be homeless sleeping in a car. Let me say that. It was not fun. And it actually got a little bit cold during the night. So my husband had put a kennel in the back in case it was Chloe and I got to bring her home. He put a kennel in the back, and he put a towel in there. I had to get that towel out and cover up because I didn't intend to be there, guys. I intended on driving down, grabbing Chloe, and driving home. I didn't even take food with me because I honestly thought it was going to be that quick. I didn't think that, hey, you're going to have to sleep here. I never thought that in a million years that I would end up sleeping there in the car in front of their house, waiting for them to get home. So, but there's definitely a dog in there. I went and I knocked on the door several times before I left, and there's definitely a small dog in there. You can hear a small dog. Okay, so you don't have to paint the background. Just paint the frame part, and then I'm going to set it to the side. We will probably glue that together first when we're doing everything. So let me get a paper towel. Yeah, I'm still praying that it's her. I am still praying. So yeah, it was a bummer that nobody was there. It really was. So kind of a wasted trip. It took me about 2.5 hours to get down there because there was a lot of construction. So on the way back, it was about an hour and a half. It was fast. I'm just tired. I know. Yeah, the poor baby being home all the time. Exactly. Ellen, I don't even know. I don't understand. Why would they leave a dog home? Why would they leave a dog home? And I didn't see any neighbors going in. I was there for 12 hours straight and nobody went in. No one. So, hey, Lori Walsh, how are you? Stephanie says, my son and girlfriend coming over to swim and eat. Hope to get some crafting done. Yay! I hope so too. That sounds like fun. And hi, Bridget. Hi, Darlene Barr. Next road trip, food of lake is absolutely. I will never go and just think that it's going to be a short trip because you know what, you just never know. I mean, I didn't take food. I took coffee with me. I took 2 things of coffee with me, but then I was like, okay, silly, you brought coffee, but where did you go to the bathroom? Yeah, that was a problem. So what I did find is that they have an all night they have an all night. Sorry, I've got distracted because I'm looking at my colors. A donut shop. Okay, so they have a donut shop that's open all night long, which is crazy that they would have that. But there's a donut shop in town that's open all night long. Okay, so this one needs to be white, and then the top of this needs to be white. Let's do all of our white first. I just can't believe that they would leave a dog home. Let's do this white too. And we'll do the words. Oh, we can't do it white because of the bobber. Okay, let me rethink that. So much you're going to take the dog. I know, exactly. But you can't because what if they do say, well, we left an electronic dog feeder there. We left a thing with water. I mean, I didn't know what to think. And I didn't want to get my butt put in jail because my tape is not sticking at all. This will be a challenge. So I didn't want to end up in jail and be doing a FaceTime live. Hey guys, I am live from the Imperial Valley jail where I got tossed in jail because I was trying to find Chloe. Yeah. So no, I totally agree that someone should go in and get the dog. I absolutely agree. Okay, good. The words are white. I find it ridiculous that you would leave your dogs at home by themselves for that long. I mean, they have to be gone for the whole weekend, is my guess, because they would have been home. I got there we got there at 6 o'clock last night, and they were gone. And their porch light was on, and I was like, okay, surely they're gonna come home. Surely they're going to come home at some point because they left their porch light on. I was thinking, oh, they might be to graduation and they'll come home. No, they didn't. So I just sat there. Catch you later. That's white also. Anyways, there's a small dog in there. I don't know if it's Chloe. I won't know until probably Monday at least. I left flyers with the sheriff's department. I'm hoping they'll actually go back over there. Okay, what else? What else is white? This right here. So wait, you thought you were heading to the cabin? No, I wasn't heading to the cabin. I went down to Hopeville. Yeah, I wish I was heading to the cabin. Did you want to shout out? I did shout out her name. I absolutely shouted out her name. And the dog barked and barked and barked. So, but I can't say it 100% sounded like Chloe's bark. But I'm going to say that she's been through a lot since she left. So, I don't know. I slept in front of their house. I would hate to be homeless. Let's do all the red stuff. I honestly would hate to be homeless. It was awful being in the car asleep. Trying to sleep in the front seat. I laid the seat down and I did the best I could do. I pulled the blanket out of the kennel to cover up because I didn't know I was going to sleep there. I had no idea. I had no clue. But when you get there and you have that situation, like, surely they're going to be home at some point. Surely they're coming home to check on their dog who's barking, and the sheriff could hear the dog barking because he's like, oh, they're going to come back because the dog's in there. No, they didn't come back. Okay, there's little tiny parts on the bobber. Yeah, and then this part's red also. So I honestly, at this point, I don't know. But what I can tell you is that from the picture that the lady gave me when I got there, she had sent me a picture that was blurry. She was driving by. And she said, I drive by here every day to drop my daughter at the high school. And I said, okay. And she said, I've seen the dog out there in the front yard with the lady. And I've seen her multiple times. And I keep looking at the poster and going, she really looks like your dog. She really looks like your dog. I need to contact her. She said, so I finally, my daughter said, you need to just do it. I was like, thank you. I'm glad you did. Because, you know, that's how we find out these things. I mean, I don't have a way to be down there all the time to know what's going on. So, okay. So the red was, country red. You wonder if they were in there and just not answering. No, they were not in there. There was no light on at all. They were not in there. And nobody left. I was there for 12 hours and I slept just briefly off and on. Nobody left. They actually have another vehicle. We looked it up on Google Earth. My friend that helps me investigate everything looked up everything. So, yeah, so she looked it up. They have a silver truck that wasn't in the driveway. So their other vehicle was in the driveway. There were no lights on in the house at all. Just a front porch light. So I don't believe that they were there. I think they would have come out. Honestly, I mean, they would have come out at some point. And also their landscaper came and did their landscaping and then left and didn't even go up to the front door to get paid or anything. So he must have known that they weren't there. So that was my fun. Okay, my green that I'm using right now, this one is Hauser Light Green. So hubby got to experience what it is like to take care of the puppies and Sophie. Poor thing. He had to actually make her food because it was time to make another batch of food. And we hadn't been to the grocery store. So I gave him the list and I gave him the quantities to cook and mix. And he was really a good trooper and took care of all that. So, hi Doris, my sister. And I talked to my sister half of the way back. Only half of the way back. Okay, I forgot to do this part on the fishing pole. Okay, so this part, the black part, the outside part, and then the inside part's white. So who knows? I just don't understand why anybody would leave an animal. Why would you do that? Why would you leave an animal alone? Okay, I'm gonna do the line part on the fishing pole. So, and they could just say, oh, my neighbor's going to come over and feed the dog. And they might have had a doggy door. I actually went to the back of the house. So there's an alley. There's an alley behind the house. And I went to the back of the house and I was able to look into the backyard. I know it was great to chat. I know, sometimes that's the only time we get to chat, right? Okay, let me see which ones need to be which color. Okay, so this needs to be blue like we did the other day. And this one is going to be, let's do this one brown. And then these two guys are brown. Okay, so let's do all of our brown stuff. I have my milk chocolate right here. There's not a lot. I hope there's enough. Let's put it over here. So, you wonder if the dogs can confirm how long they've had the dog. Yeah, they weren't able to tell me that. The neighbors were not able to tell me that. So, and it could legitimately be a different dog. Honestly, it completely could. Okay, so these words are going to go on here. We're going to do the background on this brown. So we need to do those words a different color on that one. So with this background's going to be brown. Yeah. But anyways, so the search goes on. And I said, you know what? I will always, always, always investigate everything. But next time I might just ask for better pictures and have them scope out the place first. It's a lot, guys. It is a lot to drive down there. And the lady that had taken the pictures, her and her husband actually came and sat with me. They sat with me in the car for a while and we just hung out talking. She's very nice. She actually said, do you want to come to my house? I need to touch up that white. I'll touch that up when I do the second coat. She said, do you want to come to my house and stay? I'm like, no, because I don't want to leave. Because what if they come back? I wanted to be there. I wanted to be there when they come back and they let the dog out. Because the pictures, they let the dog out in the front yard to go potty. So I was like, I'm going to be there. I'm going to walk up to her. Even if it's 2 a.m. I'm going to say, hey, how you doing? Can I scan your dog? So, hey Billy, how are you? I was just talking about my fun last 24 hours down in Hopeville. It's a great town, guys. It is, and it's so safe. I know my husband was a little worried, and the lady that's helping me find Chloe, that is helping me investigate it, Cindy. I know she was probably a little bit worried too about me sleeping in the vehicle on the street, but yeah, it's very safe. You know, you think of California, and California is not a safe place. Well, this little town is super safe, and people are so nice there. They really are. And the best thing was finding the all night donut shop that was able to let me use their restroom. Okay, this Gone Fishing, this one goes across. Oh, wait a second. Did I paint the wrong one? Let me look and see. I might have. Is this one? Oh yeah, I painted the wrong one. So this smaller one needs to be this color. We'll go over this other one. We'll go over it with red. So everybody has new flyers. There's a cute little diner that I went to for coffee this morning, and she says I walk my dog every night. So I made lots of new contacts, and so it was not a wasted weekend or wasted day. I felt like I made progress on things, even if I didn't come home with her. So the hook needs to be silver, which we'll do gray. We won't use silver. You know, I have to understand that it's a process, and that I may never ever get her back. But I'm doing my darndest. I'm doing everything I can, guys. Everything I possibly can to get her to come home with me. So, hey Nikki, how are you? I was finally able to message Nikki. My messenger has been really screwed up forever. I can't get into my business messages. It's really hard. So when people are sending me messages through the business part of my messenger, they are not going through. Okay, so the brown is the milk chocolate, and then let's do some gray, which our bucket is gray, our fish here are gray, the little things there are gray. It's our slate gray. Coming in late May. Oh, coming in late. I thought I said May. Coming in late. Hi Sarah, how are you? I'll have to catch you up later on everything. There was only a couple of people that knew I was going down there, because I didn't want to worry anybody. And I didn't want my phone to keep going off too, so I really didn't talk about it. So the fact that, you know, I feel like I made progress. I feel like I did. I talked to more people. I left a flyer at another groomer. Flyer at different places. Made sure that flyers were still up in the center of the park in their information board. There's flyers on corners. There's a flyer right around the corner from where this lady's house is that I sat at waiting for them to come back home. There's a flyer right there. Okay, so let's see. I need to paint over this one because I painted the wrong color, and that is red. I think we want to do red on that one. I think, or should we do white? Maybe white would show it better. White would probably show it better. Let's do white. But we'll probably have to put 2 coats. Hey Cindy, how are you? Thanks for sprinkling, Maria. So I know you guys saw that Tara had put together some mystery boxes that have kits in it. They're cram-packed full of kits. So she's just going through and cleaning out stuff. Our bins are overpacked. Like a lot of times when we cut things, on the sheet there'll be like 2 or 3, and we only need 1, so there's extras. So there's been extras sitting on the shelf, and it's time to clean those things up. It is time. So she started going through that Friday morning, and she said, I think I have enough for a dozen large and maybe 10 small. So I posted those, and then immediately all the large ones sold out. So I did add a few more because I think I have enough in this room. I have a bunch of kits that I never painted that that I will get bagged up. You know, they're kits that some of them are ones that have been painted, some of them are things that I've never had time to paint. But they're all good little kits, kind of like this stuff right here. Some of them will be leaning ladders, truck inserts. If you don't have a truck yet and you get a truck insert, you can just use it as a sign. Or you can buy a truck, right? It might push you over the edge to buy that truck. But there's going to be a whole bunch of goodness in all of that. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I was talking about how my weekend has been just super busy. Was down in Holtville for the last 24 hours, basically, sitting in front of a house waiting for them to come home because we believe Chloe's inside. And the dog is barking, 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 but nobody's answering the door. So we're just waiting. I have to wait till Monday. There's nothing I can do at this point. They won't. The sheriff won't go in. They won't break in just because I say my dog's in there. They won't do that. Okay. Let's see. Let's go back over the line part, and then I need to do silver on the hook. So yeah, and puppies are doing good. They're getting so big. So big. I gotta feed them some puppy food when I'm done here. I didn't do that obviously because I was gone. They've only had it a couple of times, and they're at the point where they're like, you know, when you feed an infant new food and they just kind of make that face and spit it out. That's what I'm seeing. They're like, ooh, what is this texture? This doesn't feel right in my mouth. They're not at the point where yum yum yum, give me more. They will be though. They will. So yeah. So we're getting closer. We're getting closer. Yeah. It's exhausting. Yep, sleeping in my car was not fun, and hey guys, you know, I was safe, I promise you. My husband was like, maybe you need to just drive home. I'm like, that would not be safe to drive home because I was tired. I don't do well when I'm tired. I'll fall asleep driving. So I wasn't going to do that. It was better for me to just stay there. Okay, this color, I'm going to pounce some color on it. It's light avocado. So I want to pounce some color on the fish and on the vest. So I'm going to grab something. I don't know what. Maybe, where's my little pouncer things? You know what? I think I can just use one of these guys. One of these round pouncer things. So receive your order. Yay! That's awesome. That was really fast. I felt like I just mailed those off because I packaged that up for you. I feel like I just barely mailed that off. It got there really quickly. I'm glad. Yay. Okay, I'm gonna get a bunch of that off, and then I'm just gonna sponge some on. Okay, so I don't want it to be round, so I'm just gonna use the different sides of it and just kind of go over it. Yep. All right. So what else is going on with you guys? I talk about myself so much. My life is crazy all the time. It is a crazy life we lead. And I still have to do this. We got to do the blues. So I might just take that piece and move this board all the way up so that we can do that. Yeah, I have a crazy life. People are so nice down there. I talk to so many people. Here's the thing. I network with people. I talk to people walking down the street. Hey, can I give you a flyer? I have a lost dog. You know, I talk to them. It doesn't matter. I am going to talk to everybody about everything. So, you know, I just want to make sure that I can get everybody all the information that I need to get to them so that I can eventually find her. And I'm not afraid to talk to strangers. So impressed with how strong and independent I am. ATA said Tuesday. You know, I just have to be. I have to be. Let me tell you. I don't know if I can say this on Facebook, but you know that I always make sure I'm protected. And so I did have pepper spray with me and a couple of other things with me, and I do know how to I don't know that I want to say the word. I know how to get my protection ready in the night. In the night, I know that I can feel I can feel the things that I need to feel to get my protector ready in case I need to use it during the night. So I don't think I can say the word without getting banned. So anyways, I don't go anywhere without making sure that I have either a taser or pepper spray or something else with me. So I made sure that it was ready and it was right there. You can paint your heart out all weekend. I want to do that too. Defend yourself. Yes, I was ready to defend myself for sure, but I didn't have to. Everyone, you know, people there are amazing. They really are. And like I said, the cute little donut shop that's open 24 hours a day, they saved me from having to pee in a cup. I went in there and I'm like, oh my gosh, do you guys happen to have a public bathroom? And she says, oh yeah, we absolutely do. It's right around the corner. I'm like, oh, you just saved me. So yeah, I didn't want to have to do that. And they do have the restrooms in the park, but I didn't want to go in there when it was dark. Okay, utilize your tools to protect. Absolutely. There you go. Utilize your tools to protect yourself. Absolutely. Billy got mine yesterday, painted the Easter insert for the chalk, and then needed a mystery box. Yes. And a couple other things. Awesome. We're going to be super busy on Monday. Actually Tuesday, getting those out because Monday's a holiday. Stephanie went to the doctor on Thursday about your leg. She added medication to help with the pain. Leg is better, but not pain-free. Referred you to lumbar MRI to see if it's a pinched nerve, and agreed with the ER that sciatica. Yeah, that's good. You're making progress for sure. Gosh, what a hard road to go down. That is not easy. Okay, I don't know who's barking, but I might have to go yell at him. Okay, this is going to be painted blue, just like we did this one. Okay, so we're going to do our light blue, medium blue, dark blue. Okay, and we're almost done with this. We'll glue our little frame together. And I put some blue painter's tape down here just to hold it. Well, I am glad that you are getting closer to that, because it is not fun. It is definitely not fun to go through that. And I know exactly how that is. And those that know what sciatica is, we all feel you. We all can feel the pain right now. Let me just get some of this on here. This one is Spa Blue. And then I'm going to go with Crystal Blue. And then I'm going to go with Open Water. You can use any blues. Just get out 3 blues that are light, medium, dark. And my medium is not really medium, but it's okay. And then I'm just going to start spreading. And we're going to blend together. So we're going to go back and forth with our brushes. Okay, so just get it spread on there. And then before it dries, you're going to kind of go back and forth with your colors and blend together. Okay, so does that make sense? Can you see? Hopefully you can see this. All right, I know it's probably small in there. Okay. So now I'm going to start blending. I'm going to take my top one. I'm going to start blending that together. And I might use my fingers if I need to. I'm going to blend this, but I'm going to add in some more dark. I'm going to go back with my dark and add more dark and just kind of make sure that it's all blended together. It actually goes together really easily. Okay. And make sure you have a good coat on there. That looks good. See, that wasn't difficult. So just the 3 colors kind of blend together, and we're going to dry. And then we're going to ink our edges. We'll start assembling stuff, and we're really close to getting this whole set done. Yay! You thought about it before I had surgery and was told you would never have to deal with it again. It's been 6 years since surgery. Oh gosh, yeah. Yeah, that's not fun when they tell you that, and you're thinking that, oh, I won't have to deal with it, and then you do. Yeah, that is not a fun thing. Boy, I tell you what, my knee was swollen when I got home. I got out of the car, and all the driving and all the sitting in the car, it was not fun. It was not. I was hobbling like an old lady. My first trip into the house, I was like, can I really do this? I'm going to be crawling to the house. It was not a good thing. And then my second trip to bring the rest of this stuff in, I was doing a little bit better. Yeah, it's not a fun thing. Okay, I hope I got all the colors right. If I have to change something, I will. So went to Hobby Lobby to get paints and ran out of some colors. And nothing else jumped in your cart. Oh, good. Good girl. I can't do that. When I go to Hobby Lobby, I need to have a gift card with me to pay for everything, because lots of things jump into my cart. Okay, so let me just get this kind of together here. Catch you later. That one doesn't go there. That goes on something else. Okay. Oh, did I paint something the wrong color? I might have painted one of them the wrong color. Hang on. What do I have here? Let's see here. Oh no, this goes across that goes across there. Sorry, I was getting tripped up. Okay, this goes on here. This one goes on here. This size. Okay, and then the fish. Yeah, I would love to go to Hobby Lobby. Maybe I'll go tomorrow. Oh, no, tomorrow's Sunday. I'm teasing. I'll save a lot of money going tomorrow, right? Okay, I'm just going to assemble these, and then we're going to pull them apart again, and we're going to paint. We're going to ink the edges, but I want to make sure that everything fits the way it's supposed to and looks the way it's supposed to. Make sure I don't have to change anything. Okay, so catch you later. All right, so this is on the sign that hangs. This is going to go on the sign like this. Okay, so it's going to go on here, like this one. Okay, so that's what this one is. Okay, there's that. And then this goes with it. Gone fishing. And we have our little bobbers that go on the sides. Oh, did I do it wrong? Guys, I did it wrong. No, we're just gonna turn that upside down. So the white is at the top. I might have done it wrong, but we're just gonna turn it around. We're gonna turn our frown upside down. Sometimes I tell you. Okay, so that goes right there. So that goes with this. And then there's 3 little water, little splashes of water. I need to finish painting that. Oops. Almost jumped off the side. The top of this needs some more brown. Let me find my brown. I just missed the top. That's all. All right. So this is my stress relieving. Oh, you might be doing a trip, Hobby Lobby trip on Monday. Is it open on holidays? Are they open on Monday? I don't know if they are or not, but I'm just curious. That would be great. I need to go. I need to. Not really. I really don't. I really do not need to go. Supposed to go to Hobby Lobby as soon as husband gets out of Home Depot. Oh, nice, nice. I would like that. Okay, so these all go here. I'm just fitting everything together, making sure that I didn't mess up on any colors because you know it can happen. You get painting and I get talking and you know colors can be painted wrong and now's the time to fix it rather than when you start to glue it together and go oops. So yeah. All right. Oh, I had the best cup of coffee this morning. You guys, small diners are just the best, aren't they? It was fabulous. I went in there and I was like, wow, you guys have great coffee. And she looked at me like I was crazy, but honestly, it was really good. So sometimes small diners just have the best coffee. I don't know why. But it tasted, maybe it was because I was so tired. I was so tired and I was like, it just tasted so super good this morning. All right, that goes on there. I have a fish that goes somewhere. Where does that fish go? Oh, it goes on the top of the bobber. Okay, so this bobber goes kind of sideways here. There aren't any lines on the thing, but you can figure it out. Kind of goes a little bit diagonal like that. And then the Gone Fishing goes across. And then there's a little fish that goes at the top. Okay, so there's all of our stuff. There's all of our things. Okay, let's move this. Ooh, went to Hobby Lobby today. It spent way too much money. Oh my goodness. That would be what I would do. Honestly, that is me. Okay, I need to put this together. The frame. Let's put the frame together so that it can be drying. Let's do this. Let's scooch things up. Scooch, scooch. And I'll go in closer for you guys. Aren't these so cute? These are just super cute. Let me go in closer so you can see better. There we go. See all the detail. All right, this is the frame. So this is going to hold the blocks and it's going to be permanent. I'm not going to do a leaning ladder. I'm going to do permanent sign. Okay, let me scoot that over. Volunteered at a thrift store today with several services for really cheap. Nice. Yeah, it's great to find stuff like that. I love that, Sarah. Okay, where's my glue? Oh my goodness. Trying to find my glue that I need. That's weird. It's not. Oh, here it is. It was hiding. And I actually need to fill it up. It's almost out. So let's do that. Let's refill this. I have my other glue here. Let's see if I can do it. No pressure, guys. No pressure. Okay, let me just try to fill that up. Oops, I got a little over the side. I'll definitely have to take a wipe. I'll take a Clorox wipe to it. Oh, Darlene. See? You guys. Okay, can I pour some back into here? Okay, there we go. All right. Whew. And I'm going to use a Clorox wipe on this side of it to get it clean. So that was the refill. This is the refill that came with my glue. Okay, so I could just put the lid on that and use it out of the top, the big one, but I didn't. Okay, I'm going to get this all cleaned out because I made a mess. Going to put my lid back on. It's full again. Ready for me to use. Did you say there were more mystery box? I'm going to try. I'm going to try to make some more. Okay, so I'm going to see what I have. I think I probably have enough for maybe 2 more. But I don't want to promise. So let me look and see. I do have a couple of people I need to send PayPal invoices to already. And so let me look. I'm going to go through some stuff tonight. I have stuff on my kitchen table that are kits that I didn't ever paint. And I'm going to bag them up. Yeah, on my kitchen table. Yeah. I'm going to bag them up and see how many I have. It's a variety, guys. It's a variety from things from last year through all of this year. So, and there might even be a few kits that are from 2 years ago that we just have done for a few years, because some things we carried forward. Some things were really popular, so we kept doing them. Okay, then I'm going to line this up. I'm going to set this to the side. And yeah, so I have the $50 mystery boxes and I have the 25. There's still a couple of the 25 left. Tara boxed them up on Friday. And then we sold out immediately. Like within about 2 hours, everything was sold out, and I added a few more in. And then those sold out, and I added a couple more in. So I need to look and see. You're going to get one today. Oh, and look for frame, but they're closed. Saturday is the only day you can go, because their week hours are the same. Oh gosh, yeah. That's what you did. You used the top. Yeah, I could just put this on here, huh? Maybe I'll do that next time. I'll swap it out. Okay, so that was the glue that. Now I need to ink all this stuff. Oh, you guys, I'll go back. I might ink this. I might ink the edges of that. I might. Okay, but I do need to ink these things, and then we'll glue together. And oh, I need to glue this. This is the sawtooth hanger. Let's get those glued together so they can start drying. I like this idea of having it be permanent, because I would like to, I have a little section for my husband for fishing stuff, and I think it would look really cute over in that section. Or for someone at the craft show, I don't want them to go, oh, why did the blocks come out? When it's something for a man, you kind of want it to just be permanent. And this one's more manly. This one's more manly. So I really like that. And I just created that. It's just something that I created. It's not a file or anything like that. I do have other files coming up though. I have some military files coming, which are going to be great. I just didn't have time to do them yet because I was gone. It's, I can only do so much. I'm only one person. So the glue that I'm using is called Art Glitter. So it says Art Glitter, designer adhesive, it dries clear. So that's what it's called, is Art Glitter. And it works really good. So you would love to have a $25 Mr. Box. Yes, I do. So I do have more of the 25 in there. So let me drop the link for all these things for the fishing stuff so that you have that. And then I will go back and I'll see if I have more of the kits. I'll see what I have. It's hard. Guys, let's see. Gone fishing. Gone fishing. Hello, where are you? Oh, I'm looking under the wrong thing. Search products. There we go. Let me find it for you. Catch you later. Okay, Gone Fishing Leaning Ladder, and it comes with, you can buy it with or without the frame. Okay, so here's this. This is the ladder part. Okay, there's that. And then we're doing the insert that goes in this. Okay, so we're going to do the insert for that. So that is, let me put that on there. That one is this one. Nope, not that one. That one. Sorry. Oh, that's not that one. Um, that's really odd. It's not showing up. So I'll have to find that one for you. That one is not showing up for me. I think I called it catch you later. That's what I did. I catch you later. Catch you later. Maybe not. Okay, guys. Oh, there it is. Sorry. Um, nope. Okay, I'll find it. I'll post it. Sorry, it's not there. I tried. I tried. Okay, let's ink all these edges. Maybe I didn't post it. It's possible. It's possible. Anything's possible, right? Okay, let's ink all of our edges on these. This is the vest. I love this cute little vest. The pockets come out so you can easily paint those. And ink the edges so that it gives it some dimension. This is inked. I'm not going to ink the fishing pole. I don't think it needs it. It's just little. And then ink your edges on this. And then let's just glue them together one by one. We'll just start gluing so we get it all glued together. Okay, so I'm going to put this in here like this. I just want to kind of fit it on there. Perfect. I just have to keep saying, I just talked to the nicest people this weekend. The people down there in the valley in Hopeville, they're very poor. They don't have a lot. It is a farming community. They work really hard. It's the carrot capital of the world, if you knew that. And they work in the fields. A lot of them work in the fields. They pull onions. They help harvest the carrots. It's a big deal. They work in the plants where they distribute all this stuff out to other companies that process it. It's a big deal there. So yeah, the people are just great. I just can't say enough about that. I looked around and I was like, I could probably live here. I could probably live there. It's a nice small town. So if you're looking for a small town, it really is nice. I'm gonna say it's primarily a Hispanic town. But they're most of them are very good at speaking English, and they're just so kind. They just really have kind hearts. Okay, there's our first block. Okay, next we'll do this one. We'll just do them one by one, and glue together everything. I think I should do this one because it's gonna be hanging. I think I should do that one next, so that it starts drying. Aren't these fun? I didn't find the other sign. Maybe I didn't post the one that hangs. Maybe I didn't. I'll have to go back and look. It's possible. Last week, some of the things that I did were a blur. I crammed so much into 4 days because I knew that I was going to be gone. I knew that Friday my boss was going to be gone, and that not much was going to happen in the Monday. So I crammed like 6 days of work into 3, basically, because I wanted to make sure I was done by Wednesday, and then I finished up on Thursday. See, let me make sure this is right. Okay. And just so you know, I did get June's kit cut out. It is patriotic, so I'm sorry for my Canadian friends. There's only a couple of you that ordered the kit. I didn't do a separate one that was Canadian because I only have 2 of you that have ever ordered the monthly kit from me, and so I can't do a whole separate one for just 2 people. I'm so sorry, but I do have that coming up probably tomorrow. I might be able to start tomorrow. I need to paint everything and take my pictures of everything, and then I'll start taking some orders, and that's for the June kit. So don't stress. There's plenty of time. And actually, January is still available. If you're just starting, you can actually start out and you can get all the months. We are not taking them away. We're cutting them as the orders come in. So don't stress. If you didn't get a start in the very beginning, you can start at any point. At any point you can start. Let me look and see how, yep, it's centered. Okay, perfect. So I will be doing that. Just went ahead and ordered a small one. Big ones are sold out. Okay, perfect. Yeah, I'm gonna try to get some more big ones made, but I'm not guaranteeing because we went through a lot. Okay, there's that one. Let's do this one next, just so that we get this, because it's going to hang. All right, so I'm going to ink everything. I'm excited about a fresh start on my shelves. Do you guys ever feel like that when you go through and you purge things like that? Do you ever just feel like it's such a good feeling to be able to start with fresh bins that only have a couple of things in them? They're just so cram packed. And the problem is that when we cut something, sometimes on a sheet, there's more than one of it. So when we cut out a gnome, there might be two of it. So we package one of them up. And then what if that doesn't ever sell? So that's been sitting there. And so those are the type of things that there's one of this and two of that and three of this. So anyways, that's what's in the mystery kits. It's a variety. You might get Christmas, you might get Thanksgiving, you might get fall, or Valentine's. So you might get one of each of those type of things. It's a variety, and you really can't pick and choose. And you probably will get a truck insert and and leaning ladder blocks. So if you don't have a truck, you can plan on using that on one of the other surfaces, or you can end up getting a truck. You can paint it for someone else. There's just so many things you can do. So we're just happy that you're wanting the mystery boxes. I've had so many people ask for the mystery boxes. I like mystery boxes. I like being able to get stuff like that, and it's such a good price. Okay, so you're going to get such a good value. We're cram packing those boxes and making sure that you get a lot of value for your money. So Tara already has a whole bunch of them packed and stacked up, and then she has things in plastic crates. She goes, "Do you mind if I just leave these here?" I'm like, "Yes, go right ahead." And I'll work on some of them. So she has them all separated out into crates, ready to go. And then I'm going to continue going through stuff. I said, I have stuff in my craft room. I have stuff in my bedroom. I have stuff on the kitchen table. I have a bunch of kits that just never got painted, that just need to go. So yeah, so I'm excited. I'm excited they're finding new homes. Oh, yes, for sure. So could you drop the link again for the small mystery box? Yes, let me see if there's any left there. And I can always add another one in there. Let me see. So the mystery kit is in collections. Okay. Okay, yeah, so there's four of them for the small. So you're just gonna select small. I'm gonna copy and I'll paste over here. So there's four of the small ones left. So here's that. Okay, perfect. There's the link for the small. Okay, so catch you later. I love that. Catch you later. Isn't that funny? I just find that really funny. Catch you later. Talking to the fish. I'll catch you later. My husband keeps saying, "Yes, I'll catch you later." He is always so good at fishing and finding fish for people. Whenever he went out, he just wanted to put people on a fish when he had his own boat. Okay, that goes with our little sign that hangs. Okay, let's get all of this on here. He loves to just take someone's pole, get them hooked up, hand the pole back, let them reel it in. He took great joy in that, and still does when he goes out. He likes to help people, so that's a good thing. It's always a good thing to help people, right? It's not always about just you bringing home the biggest fish. It's about community and helping others. All right. So I'm not putting glue on every little bit. You don't have to. You can just put a little bit. I'm going to put glue on here and then set my little pieces here because these are bobbers. Can you see it all? I don't think you can see. Sorry. Let me go in a little bit so you can see better. All right, that goes right there. And then this, and then we have one more block to do, but I wanted to kind of just jump over to this really quick and get this. So guys, I drove past that house. Remember I told you about the house that I really would love to have, that I could use the barn as, for my craft shows. I drove past it because I wondered, why is it not selling? Why is it not selling? Well, for one, I think the price is way too high. But another thing, the road to go up there has big dips in it, which would be really hard to drag a trailer through there. So I think people that have RVs and trailers, it would be really difficult for them to do that. So I looked at it and go, ooh, my husband would not be happy about having to drag our trailer through there. So for me, I hadn't gone up and looked at the road yet, but on my drive home from getting back from Hopeville, I detoured over there. I was talking to my sister. I'm like, I'm gonna drive past this house, and guess what? Their moving truck was getting there. They're already getting packed. I forgot to ink the edges on this. Let me just ink the edges on this part. Darn. I can ink the edges on the bobber with a Q-tip. Oops, 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 oops. That's okay. You need to get it so we can have craft. I know I want to get it so we can have craft classes there, but I don't know that it worked for him. But I did go look at it. But they're charging $200,000 more than what they bought. They bought it for a year ago, and the price of houses hasn't gone up. The prices has actually gone down. So I think that they're not going to get what they asked for it. Okay, I'm just gently putting some around the edge with a Q-tip. So I would love to have it for me because it would work to have classes and to have the craft show there. And that way I don't have to pay $10,000 a year to a church for renting their facility. I love the church, but that's a chunk of money. $10,000 is a lot compared to what we paid before. We paid a total of $3,000 before, and to go from $3,000 to $10,000, that's a lot of money. That's money that's not going into my pocket at all. It's coming out of my pocket. It means that I'm just breaking even on stuff. Okay, so that's done. Yay! I'm glad I figured that out. And let's go ahead and let's glue these on right now because we can. Let's flip it over. Let's glue these guys on so they can be drying. So this is the sawtooth hanger. You can also just lean it, but I'm going to do it where it hangs. I'm going to do it so it hangs horizontal. So I want to hang it at my craft show. I think it will be super cute at the craft show. Craft show coming up, guys, in June. The weekend of June, whatever, 20, 21, 22, 23. I think whatever that is. Like that Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Coming up, coming up. Okay, so that's going to go there. All right, so let's do our last one. I know, I really would love for it to work out for me. Okay, I'm not going to ink the white words. I'm going to leave those white. But I think for him it would be really frustrating to try to pull a trailer through there. For some reason there's like dips in the road, and I know it's for drainage. So I think when it rains, they probably get a lot of water through there. So they have big dips in the road that go into culverts. And that's what I think is happening, why it goes down. So it goes down. So pulling a trailer over that, I don't know how that would work. I don't know if your trailer would go down into that area. So, but they did have a moving truck. As I came back down, I had to go past the house because it was locked. It's gated in, and there was a gate with a code, so I couldn't actually go right up to it and go. I wanted to drive up to the house, but they actually had a gate that had a code, and it was closed. So I had to go up further and turn around. And when I came back down, turned around, there was a U-Haul truck getting there. And I was watching the U-Haul truck go through the gate, and it was a little bit hard. You'd have to widen the gate because our trailer is pretty wide. Okay, let's glue this together. This is our last one. Thanks for being here. Oh, you're welcome. Thank you, Julie. I'm so excited about all the mystery boxes for you guys. There's so much good stuff, guys. There's a ton of good stuff. You're gonna love it. You're gonna sorry. You're gonna find out. You're gonna learn how to search my videos. Okay, so I might do a little tutorial because you'll get a kit and you'll go, Darlene, can you send me the tutorial on this? And that's going to be difficult for me to send everybody a tutorial on everything. So I might just do a little video that shows you how to search through my videos on my page, because I have a video for just about everything, just about. So I should do a little tutorial that shows you how to search, because if you just put the name of the kit in, then you can find it. But you have to have the name of the kit. There goes the dog barking. Oh my goodness. I'm just glad to be home. It was a lot. It was stressful. It was a lot of work going and being gone just those 24 hours. Oh my goodness. Okay. This goes on the pail. This goes on the little fishing pail on the bucket. Kind of just gives it some dimension. It's tiny. You can use a little sponge if you need to. It's when it's small like that, I'm just being really careful, because sometimes I make a big mess, and I don't want to make a big mess. I just want a little tiny bit of glue on there. Okay, and then I'm gonna get my letters on. I might just go like, you know what? I can actually just put a tiny bit on each one, because they're wide enough. The words are actually wide enough that I can do this. The words, the letters. Sorry, they're letters. Can you hear my dogs? Can you hear them scrambling? They get all excited. I think my hubby's coming in the front door. They get all excited about it. I think they're getting ready to go for a WALK. I can't say the word. They probably would hear it through the wall. But I need to help take the dogs fishing. F-I-S-H. Darlene. I'm spelling it sideways, so it's like, okay, it's a little difficult spelling it sideways. ING. We're almost done. Almost there. And then we'll glue these in. We're going to glue them in. If you don't want to glue yours in, that's fine. But I'm going to glue mine in because I want it to be permanent. And at my craft show, I don't want it coming out. Okay, I'm just going to turn it sideways and make sure everything looks okay. All right, there we go. There's our cute little bucket. Our little bucket of fish. All right, and now, guys, I'm just going to put these like this. I'm going to glue mine in. Oops. Yeah, and I just got glue there. I'm going to take my Clorox wipe and wipe that really quick. Where's my Clorox wipe that I used? Wipe that glue off. Okay, so I think the order that I want on these, I want the brown to be on each side like that. And I really like having the white fishing over here. Okay, this is going to go in the center. And then this right here. So this is going to be permanent. It's not going to come out. So I want my blocks to be permanent. If you want your blocks to come out, then you can. Or you don't have to buy the frame. You can buy just the blocks. Okay, so you have a choice on whether you buy it. But look at how cute that is. This is so cute. Okay, let's put this into the sign holder. So this is the sign holder right here. We're going to take it apart. We're going to push this out. So this just slides out. The Yummy slides out. The Gone Fishing slides in. Do we want it this way or this way? Which way do we want it, guys? Up like this, so it reads down. Is that how you want it? I think like that. I think like that. Is that how you think, or do you think the other way? Marley, stop barking. Hey, stop barking. Oh my goodness. My dogs are so naughty. Okay, now I'm going to take this apart. Or should I do it the other way? Gone Fishing. I think it looks good like that. Okay, these are going to come apart. These are just these are like a notebook type, like little circle thingy-biddiggy. What are they called? Yeah, it holds papers. It holds papers. It's like a little notebook, little clamp. And that's just going to hang there. And then just gently put it back together. If you ever need extras of these, just let me know. I think it's cute like that. Are you excited about your mystery box? Yay! I think it's cute just like this. What do you think? Or do you think should it be the other way? Should it be like, no, it shouldn't be like that. That doesn't look right. This looks right. Okay. Sorry, I looked at the thing. Okay, let's look at all of our collection. Let me put you up to the thing and you can see everything that we have in this. Okay, so we have this crock. We have this. Okay, we have this. Okay, so this is our whole collection with all of these guys. Isn't that cute? I love this. I really like the sign. I think the sign is super cute. This sign is fun too. This one right here. So these two would be cute together. So you could hold this. You can hang this right under here like that. That would be really cute. This could go next to this. Yep. All right. So there you go, guys. A lot of fun. It's a fun project. Yeah, I like that. I think that's really cute. I like the frame too. All right, guys, time to go. Time to go feed puppies. I gotta go soak some kibble for them. Yeah, I just get it so it's really, really gooey, moist and gooey for them to eat and try. And then probably after a week of that, they'll get used to it and they'll just gobble it up. Right now, I put a couple of pieces of the dog food in their mouth, and they kind of go, ooh, what's that? And they spit it back out, and I put it back in, they spit it out. So we just do that like 4 or 5 times just to get the taste and the texture in their mouth. And then I let Sophie in to clean up everything, because in the meantime, they have walked through the dish of food. they have tracked it everywhere, so that she gets to get in and eat the rest of it. And all it is just the dog food. They said use the same dog food that you're going to feed them. So we have the puppy food that we're still feeding the other dogs, and so that's what I would say. Just use the same puppy food that you're going to feed them later, so they're used to the flavor and everything, and it works. Okay, guys, I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you. I hope you have a fun